Night of the Blood Beast. Now that's a title. Released in 1958, this dumb sci-fi movie is about as standard as they come. Following a silly but enjoyable title sequence, we see a rocket that was meant to orbit the moon crash back down to Earth. This was in the 50s when the space race was at its hottest, and movies with themes such as this were pretty popular, especially with the classic The Thing from Another World. Many elements are borrowed from that film, and it's no question that Roger Corman, who produced the film, was trying to bank on the success of all that. Anyways, the astronaut is found dead along with a massive hole plunged through the spacecraft. The astronaut is brought to Dr. Alex Wyman, who figures out that all his blood cells are out of whack. Yeah, look at the footage here. That's science. Later, one of the workers is attacked by some kind of creature which we don't get a clear image of. The creature hijacked the space shuttle, which caused it to crash back to Earth. Afterwards, the dead astronaut is found to be alive again, along with a beheaded Dr. Wyman. This is my biggest complaint. The poster makes it seem like we'll be getting some kind of on-screen beheading, but instead, all we get are two arms dangling in front of the camera with a character announcing that his head is gone. Well, that's lame. And if you didn't think it could get any more lame, the monster shows up and it's one of the worst costumes I've seen on this box set so far. It kind of looks like a giant hairy turd with a beak. Apparently this was in yet another Roger Corman film released that year titled Teenage Caveman. So this costume was so good that it warranted being in 2 films in 1 year? At least this movie's only 62 minutes long, otherwise I would have been so bored by all the talking scenes. Most of this movie is just discussions taking place within a facility which doesn't look like it's equipped for the kinds of space exploration they're trying. Finally, the movie ends with the group chasing down the monster, only for John the astronaut to stop them from killing it. He goes to save the monster, discovering it can talk? Where did all this come from? There's a big final speech that the monster gives, a kind of dark version of the speech from The Day the Earth Stood Still.
We should have put this power to use for our own benefit. Instead, hatred, greed, and prejudice caused us to misuse that power. And it brought about our own destruction.
Open target. Now's our chance.
The astronaut finally realizes that the monster only wants to use humans as a vessel for repopulating the Earth, as John himself has been implanted as a human breeding ground. In response, the astronaut kills both himself and the monster. It's funny that this idea for using human bodies as an alien birthing mechanism would be repeated in the 1979 film Alien, which is a movie that's a million times better. I wonder if Ridley Scott ever saw this movie though. Maybe it's meant to be in the same universe. I could see this ugly beast running around with the xenomorphs. Yeah, definitely. In conclusion, this movie isn't anything special. It's one of those flicks that was on Mystery Science Theater 3000 back in the day. And if you plan on seeing it, you should probably just stick with the Rift version.
And God bless Grandma, and please don't let the alien babies eat me in my sleep, thank you. Amen.